Hey there, this is episode 2 of my Bayonetta Infinite Climax Pure Platinum playthrough. This is chapter 1 entitled Big Grid, the Angels Metropolis. And this first verse is a very easy one. There you go, I just destroyed her with that key weapon, which makes quick work of her. So yeah, just use the key. And there you go. That's first one. No damage, pure platinum, very easy. Here's verse 2, against 2 Joys without any special weapons. And the Joys, they're one of these enemies that are really frustrating when you play through a game the first time, the first couple of times, until you actually learn them. There are a couple of these enemies in the game, like Grace and Glory and the Joys and a couple of other ones. But as you learn them, they become less and less frustrating, and yeah, they become quite fun actually. So I could do this verse 2 without too much trouble, since they're not too different on this difficulty as they are on a hard mode. Here's verse 3, which is an Alfheim. With the condition use switch time. So yeah, these Alfheims, if you don't know, they're basically challenge rooms where you have to fight under specific conditions, like you can only attack during witch time, or you can only use angel weapons. So yeah, this one has the condition use witch time. When you play on this difficulty, witch time is disabled, so when you have it again like this, you feel kind of overpowered. The only frustrating part is that if you attack them out of witch time, you will bounce back from them, instead of just having them stutter but not do damage. It completely stuns you instead. Which I don't really think was a good gameplay decision for the devs, but anyway, I just used the angel arm there. I just keep waiting for the angels, the affinities, to attack, and use torture attacks with the glorious. Since it's hard to get witch time of him, you have to do a perfect parry. Yeah. I think this should be it. Okay, one angel left. No? Okay, here's another wave. 2 Ardors and 1 Joy. Same enemy as before, with 2 Ardors. So the Joys, they can get quite frustrating when you fight them alongside other enemies, because how they can attack off screen and with their long-ranged guns and other attacks. So I usually just try to defeat them as quickly as possible so I can focus on the slower enemies. And yeah, now the Joy is gone, I can just focus on 2 Ardors, which are way slower and easier to deal with, I would say. Torture attack. And there goes the first Ardor. I'm just taunting him to keep my combo going, which I didn't succeed with anyway, so... And there you go, witch time again, and I used the angel arm from the glorious from before. And the final torture attack, and there you go. That was verse 3, 2 minutes, 15 seconds. And a pure platinum. Anyway, this is verse 4, against a couple of affinities and an applaud. A couple of applauds. This is one of the most fun verses, chapter 1. You just, no limitations, no nothing, you can just fight and go nuts. And it's really open arena too, so you can do some fancy combos, torture attacks, do whatever you want. Also some deers and decorations. I love the angel arms in this game. The weapons you get from angels, they're really fun to use, all of them. They increase the combo a whole lot, and yeah. And they kill enemies really quickly, angels. I'm using the whip now. Another one of my favorite weapons, because of the swing around move. Really satisfying. This is a pole angel arm which you can spin and do crazy damage like I'm doing right now. This is another angel arm. And this is the nunchucks with the claws on the feet. Nunchucks are really great for keeping your combo going and fighting against faster enemies since they start attacking so quickly. And here's the climax. Summon Gamora for a brutal final attack. And here's the first spammer challenge of the game, and I always suck at these. I don't know why. I should be better at them at this point, but I still just suck, sadly. Anyway, that's the end of verse 4. Anyway, this is verse 5, against 2 angels, 1 grace and 1 glory. These enemies almost always come in pairs, pairs of 2. With the grace being the fire one and glory being the electricity one. And the attacks are slightly different. But this, as I said, these are very similar to Joyce in how they attack very quickly and hard to combo them. But Grace and Glory especially are very fun once you get to know their moveset. And this one is very easy, just grab them, do whatever you want or can to deal as much damage as you can, or get as many combo points as you can. And I kind of missed with a whip, but I still got it because the requirement is so low. This is verse 7, a flashback of her old days, and we're fighting against Fortitudo. And this fight is very easy. All you have to do is keep shooting at him, and once he fires the fireballs, you just parry them. And that's literally it. It takes a couple of seconds, 17 seconds. And this is the final verse against a beloved. I fought one of these before. And I have the Grace Angel Arm right now, which I'm gonna use here. And you can see that took away about half of his life in just a second or so. As long as you stay in the air here, you won't get staggered by the swings with the bridge, which I'm doing right now because I don't like to get staggered. And that's it. I found Wicked Weave. And he will throw over the bridge and you have to get this quick time event. There's the second part, where he comes up again and crashes down the bridge. If you feel comfortable with him, you can stay close to him, but if not, you can just run away and keep attacking from afar with Wicked Weaves and long range attacks. Same here, if you stay in there, you won't get staggered by the swings. He attacks a whole lot, but yeah, it's not too bad. If you fail the combo requirement on this fight, the game will save over the ranking, and you'll have to restart the entire chapter, which has happened to me a few times on other difficulties, which wasn't too fun. But on this playthrough, I only had to do it once because because how familiar I am with the enemies at this point. And here's Gamora again. And there you go. That was verse 8 with a pure platinum. And that was the entire chapter. So here it is, here's the result screen. The Angel's Metropolis, 8 verses, perfect, no items. You can see there, I did take damage, but that's not in any of the fights, so it doesn't count to the award. Anyway, that was chapter 1, the Angel's Metropolis, and I'll see you for the next episode, chapter 2, Vigrid, City of Deja Vu. Bye.